my flowers while I can still breathe. I'm smelling the glory, I tasted defeat. Nothing feels better than chasing your dreams. Yeah, this shit is bigger than me. Give me my flowers while I can still breathe. I'm smelling the glory, I tasted defeat. Nothing feels better than chasing your dreams. Yeah, given my history, nothing compared to me, nothing come next to me. No, no. Claiming my victories, can't let you win with me unless you sit with us. Yeah. Given my history, nothing compared to me, nothing come next to me. No, no. Claiming my victories, can't let you win with me unless you sit with us. Yeah. King of the table.
Yo, y'all already know what time it is, and we are back with another episode of
M3GA Time.
You know what I'm saying? So, what's going on? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Yeah. You know what I think we should start doing?
What?
I think when we start the countdown of the episode, I want it in Spanish.
Uno, dos, tres.
Producer. Or actually say, sígalo. Sígalo sí.
This is not Telemundo. This is not Telemundo, okay?
I'm just messing with Brian. My week is...
Univision.
Wow.
You know? I know
that like an Italian accent / wannabe Mexican accent.
I mean, hey, you never know which one is which sometimes.
You never know what's coming out.
You just never know. But what's going on, though?
I had a good ass week, man. You know, just working out.
Well, this is the hump of the week.
Well, I'm talking about my prior week, right? Because we do this on Wednesdays. So from Wednesday to today, I had a wonderful workout week. We had some great events that we showed up to.
Yes.
And it's been a busy time for me.
Busy. You know, I was thinking the same thing because I was like, you know what? Like last week, from the start of Friday, it was very eventful, like just throughout the whole weekend.
Yes.
You know, we had Jasmine's birthday Saturday.
Shout out to Jasmine.
And then we did the R&B event on Sunday. And that was like, you know, that's the first time, I'm going to tell you this because I don't know if I told you this, but that was the first time I actually feel like I worked.
Right?
Like it was a lot. It was a lot going on. It was the first time I actually felt like, damn, like podcasting, yes, we are working today.
Yeah.
Like that's where I feel like, you know, having to speak with artists that we've never met before, be at an event where we're just like, okay, we're really waiting on the situation to be a situation. We didn't know how it was going to play out, but it was a fucking awesome outcome. You know what I mean?
Oh, it was amazing. The event itself was amazing, and the artists that we had on the podcast were really talented individuals.
Dope as hell and very humble. Like, and that's what I love about, like, you know, a lot of people, certain artists, when they're very humble about what they're doing, and they're just trying to come up. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. Yeah, exactly. Same thing. We're all in the same seat.
We're all trying to make it.
We're in the same seat, trying to, you know, drive it. We're on the short bus now. I'm just fucking with you.
Speaking of short buses, sorry.
What happened?
Eric, sorry, I don't mean to.
You said Eric?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Eric?
Eric Tucker is one of the singers.
Oh, got you.
He's a shorter individual, right?
Yes.
Still a very manly man, but just on the shorter spectrum.
Yeah.
I fell in love, man.
You fell in love? You feel like he was singing to you?
I did.
I'm sure you did.
I got a little tear right now.
Fucking no. I look, and when I point at the camera, I say, yeah, like you doing some shit in that camera, boy.
You saw that?
Yeah. I already knew. I mean, come on now, like you know,
he got a voice.
He does.
And the fact that I was like, put him on the spot, I was like, just sing, and he just started singing.
Because you know what, a lot of artists will not do that.
No,
not freestyle, not just sing off the top. But he loves this. You could tell he loves what he does.
His craft.
Like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the
passion behind it.
Yeah, for sure.
And you know, we got a lot of compliments that day too. We got when I was actually listening to some of the artists sing, a couple people came up to us, was like, you know, you guys are doing the damn thing. They've never met us before. Ever. And so for them to give us that compliment of like, you guys mesh well together and you guys are actually like good energy. Yeah. We got that a lot. Good energy. You guys are good energy.
Because I think a lot of times, a lot of people, some people use like podcasting as like, hey, I'm a reporter.
Yeah, no.
And we're just like, hey, let's just chop it up. Like, what's up? Like, what's going on?
Let's make you feel comfortable. So
like, what's going on? And I think that's the one thing that we kind of like, how we carry ourselves is like, hey, like, we're just normal people like you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, if it's fuck you, fuck us, and it's fuck you. I mean, I guess we
match energy.
That's like, and that's what it's about. Like, you know, all jokes aside. But, yeah, I definitely believe that. Like, we always get like man, you guys are dope. Like, you know, like, but we just can't ever let that dope go above us. You know what I mean? You feel me? We can't let the dope go above us.
I mean, if we don't hype ourselves up, who's going to hype us up is what I'm saying.
No doubt. What I mean is like, we can't get ahead of ourselves as individuals and as a team is what I'm saying. Like, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Just as a unit, because
sure.
we all got it. We're all in the same car. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely.
We're in
I
the
don't
same
think
car.
I don't think there's any like I think there's multiple drivers here. I don't think there's only just one driver.
No.
And
that's the good thing. I think and I think everybody here allows everybody to do what they do without feeling a certain type of way.
Exactly.
And I think, you know, with other people, like it's like, hey, like, you know what? Hey, Vanessa, what works for you? Like, okay, cool. Martell, like, boom, boom, boom. All right, cool. So, you know, Brian, well, yeah. You know, Mike, what's up? Like, and I think that is what helps because, you know, they always say 2 minds are better than 1. Well, I think 4 is better than 2. So what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, and so that's always going to work.
I think what's interesting about this dynamic that we have going on is that there's 4 individuals here that are still getting to know each other's work ethic, right?
Yeah.
So we all have different types of styles how we work, and we're learning about each other, and it's not easy, but it's like it's a learning experience from all of us. And like I take from you, I take from Brian, I take from Mike, and different things, right?
And vice versa.
And so
we just got to slow Mike down. we got to fucking slow Mike down because
Loki got ADHD probably.
Hey, bro, we just got to slow him down. But other than that, like, I mean, you know, we get the shit done. You know what I mean? We make it happen, and that is what counts. Like,
exactly.
I always, you know, even when I was at my job, I would always tell my you know, the people that were over me as far as their label, I would say, look, the best way you're going to get the best result out of Martell is let Martell do Martell. And I guarantee you, you will not be. It's going to get fucking done.
Yeah.
Don't sit over my shoulder. Don't keep texting me.
Micromanage you.
Yeah,
Don't
that
micromanage
shit
you.
is trash.
Yeah.
That shit is trash.
And I can see where like I like to be super organized when it comes to certain things, right? So I can see where that can kind of seem like I'm maybe trying to micromanage some shit, but not really.
We got to understand. I'm going to tell you something though. Like, I understand it because it's like, I think a lot of women are like that.
Man.
Hear me out.
I know some women.
No. But for the most part of what I've experienced with a lot of women that are about their business, they're like that. My sister, my mom, my kids' mothers, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're like that. They like to, you know what I'm saying? They're about that. So it's like, you know, my aunties, like I have friends. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I have plenty of homegirls that are like that. So my experience of that when it comes to business and the women that I've worked with in other situations, like they're like that. So I don't take that as like, oh, like I'm trying. Nah, there's a difference between micromanaging and being organized. Yeah. And that micromanaging shit is trash.
It is. I don't work well in that.
Because I don't believe that if you give somebody a job to do, if you're going to micromanage them, that means you don't trust them.
I don't work well with micromanaging.
I don't either.
There's no way.
If you ever decide to try and breathe down my neck, you might not fucking have one.
No, I will literally walk away.
I'm a snap for sure.
I will walk away.
I don't know about all that.
You know, even I will. I mean, because you know, I work in corporate America.
Same.
So anytime that I've ever even felt a need of or a sense of micromanaging, you can see my resume. I will walk away.
I just won't. I'll let you know about yourself for sure. But like, hey, like I won't say it in like, you know, in a fucked up way, but I'll be like, listen, like this isn't gonna work. So either you're gonna let me do the job, or you can give it to someone else, and I'll be gladly cool, like because I don't want to deal with it. Like they try, you know, when I was working at a certain gym before I got doing my own thing, it was like, oh well, you know, Mr. Martell, do you want? No, I don't. Yeah. Don't offer me the gig. I don't want it. I don't want to be general manager. Yeah. I want to stay right where I'm at.
Yeah, for me, it's more of like, I know you need me more than I need you.
Peace of mind is big for me. Yeah. In every aspect of my life, peace of mind.
For sure.
Like, you know what I mean?
So I will walk away.
Yeah, no, but I feel it. Yeah. For sure. But
question.
Yes.
I've been seeing a lot of this stuff online about celibacy. Omarion decided to become celibate because he said there was more to life than giving his body away to just random women because he's a sex symbol. Right. And yeah, I don't know if I believe that.
So let me
say, well, maybe.
This is my thing. Like, I don't knock anybody for what they're trying to do, but this is what I want to say as a man, right? And as a human being.
Nah, you can only speak for the man's side. I don't know about
I'm going to speak for as a human being.
Okay, go ahead.
And as a man.
Go ahead.
Because I've heard, what's her name? Drea Michelle. Dread. She was dating like a cowboy player. I forget his name, whatever, right?
Yeah.
She said some crazy shit on the radio. Was like, oh, like if you can stop. I guess you can reverse your hoism or something like that.
Oh yeah.
So or Marion, and I heard NLE Chopper say something about celibacy too, or not. Like I heard Kevin Gates speak about it. What I believe about this is right here. So let me get this straight. You're gonna run through all this vagina, run through all of these dinglings, right?
Right.
And then you got the nerve to say, hey, you know what? It stops. All right, cool. That's fine. But it doesn't change what you've already done.
Right.
It doesn't change it. Like, it doesn't change, whatever you've done. If you've had sex before marriage, it doesn't change what you've done already.
I don't think that was what his purpose was.
Right. No. I'm just giving you reason.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are things as a human being.
Yeah.
I'm not even speaking as a man no more. Like, this is a human being. You've already done these things. Like, you've already done it. So what you're trying to say, okay, cool, I'm not doing it anymore. All right, that's fine. I totally understand and I get it. But right, and I respect it too. But what I'm saying is that like when you saying these things as a celebrity, right? Or I don't even know if he's a celebrity anymore. Not to discredit whatever he's done, but don't try to push that on people. And I think that's what they're like. A lot of these guys are like, a lot of these guys that are doing that, try it, do it. It'll make you this way. It'll make you that way. Like, it's like.
So this is what I got from it and I can speak from personal experience because there was a time where I, had a spiritual journey and I wasn't reversing anything. It was more of like, I was really finding something.
I've done that too.
And so
I've stayed like 8 months off before my whole life.
Okay.
For real. But go ahead.
I don't believe that shit, Martell. Shut the hell up. Anyways.
Well, fuck you. So I did. It was like 8 months.
Okay. So what I got from it was basically, Kevin Gates is a whole different animal. That motherfucker said, I have sex and I hold my nut because you don't deserve my semen.
No, it's like NLE Chopper said the same thing. And so I think that's more of that is a spiritual thing. Mm-hmm. I don't believe that's something that, that is rough.
That's blue balls, isn't it?
Yeah, but there's a I'm gonna tell you guys something about men, right? So we have like under our sack, that we have, I don't know if it's a vein or if it's like a tube or a pipe that connects, and it just goes into our bloodstream. Mm-hmm. And so, if you know anything about the anatomy of the human body, you could honestly know that blue balls, it's not an every time thing. It's a mental thing too.
So I think. From what I'm hearing is that if you are
from me or just in general?
From you. Mm-hmm. From what I'm hearing from you is that if you are mentally strong,
yes, then
you're not as it's less likely for you to get blue balls.
I'm not saying it like, I get what you're saying. No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that like, you have to be mentally strong to pull out and say, hey, you know what? I'm not shooting this out. You have to be.
But that's my question.
Because
Like,
as a man, as a man in our who we are as men, hey, we want to get that bitch off. Like, you know what I mean? So to pull out and then hold it, yes, that takes a lot of mental stability and it makes you very, very, very dangerous.
But what about the blue balls?
Hey, pain is very, 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 very minimal when you know who you are.
Got it. I think that can cause cancer.
Nah.
If you're like holding back on that.
Nah.
Huh. Okay, I got to do some research on that because I could have sworn.
Nah.
But yeah, so I thought that was interesting. I thought that was an interesting conversation. It's something that I've been hearing a lot about when it comes to inner searching of inner self, right? And like, again, I can relate to that because
it really does just show like how it really gives you like an idea of how strong you are as an individual.
Right. Oh yeah.
It's just like women that, we've had this discussion before. Yeah. Like, I think women are just as eager to want to have sex as men are, right?
Fuck yeah.
Or maybe even more,
Fuck yeah.
So.
Definitely.
So when it comes to that, that's a fucked up thing I just said when it comes to that. But anyway. Hey. But yeah, when it comes down to that, it's just like, again, we're human beings.
Yeah.
This is how we got here.
Yeah.
Somebody busted a nut, bro.
Our parents did.
Whether they meant to or not to meant to.
Straight up raw dogging each other.
You know what I mean? Slanging and banging. You know what I'm saying?
Just
clapping and slapping. You know what I'm saying? Making slushies.
Super slushies.
You know what I'm saying?
Our parents.
You know what I'm saying? Miracle Whip sandwiches.
When you see your parents, just look at them. They were doing slushies.
They were making slushies and Miracle Whips.
For sure.
Miracle Whip. But anyway. That's cool. So yeah, I believe that when you do that, and I don't care if it's a male or female, when you're celibate, and more power to you, because that is a struggle. Because we're also, we can be very, 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 what do you call that? When we're influenced by so much, because sex is all around, man.
Everywhere. That's everywhere. That's what's wrong with these damn kids nowadays.
And so sex is all around, and so at the end of the day, you know, for us to, and it's so much access to it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what's wrong with these kids these days, because they have it on their phones, they have it on TV, they have it on the radio, they have it everywhere. Yeah. Our generation, we didn't have the internet like that.
No, we didn't.
And so so
that made us a little bit more curious.
Not me. I was scared of my mama. I was like, fuck that.
Man. Well, I could get into some stories, but hey,
I
don't know who's going to be watching this later. But, you know, like, a lot of things is like keeping your kids. I think a lot of people allow their kids to do too fucking much.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of parents actually, more than the store and the clothes that they're selling out there, they sexualize their kids more, is just as much.
I think what it is that now it requires so much time, the parents so much time away from the home to provide. It's been like that it allowed. I think it's worse now though.
Shit, because my parents weren't getting home till like 8 o'clock from when we was getting out of school.
And you was fucking, so yeah.
Now, how the fuck are you gonna say some shit like that on camera? For one, no. At that, no. The fuck is she talking about?
Okay,
jeez, bro.
Sorry, let's go.
I'm not talking about teenage Martell. I'm talking about like 8, 9, 10-year-old Martell. Like, what the fuck,
bad.
Bro?
My bad. Never mind.
Damn, bro.
Sorry.
Jeez, man. Listen, we can go into that shit later on. Don't listen to her. She should be blurting shit out that she shouldn't be blurting out. I was a fucking kid, man.
Yeah, sorry.
Not a fucking adult teenager.
Sorry.
What the fuck is wrong with you? God. Why do I always get hit with the bullshit? But let me see. Just because your ass was fucking a late bloomer.
I sure was.
Fucking blossom. But anyway, whatever.
I sure was. And I'm proud of that shit.
Whatever, dude. Hey,
shit.
Listen, play the guitar. But anyway.
But you know who could fuck though? Kevin Gates. Every woman that has slept with that man, I mean, look at freaking, what's her name? That video vixen, sorry. What's that video vixen's name?
Sometimes I want you guys to really comment on these things that she be saying, because I don't know what the fuck right now. Who? There's a lot.
Brittany something.
Brittany Renner?
Brittany Renner became a Muslim after fucking with Kevin Gates.
Man, she be fronting though. She crazy as
I don't know, man. I think he converted her.
Maybe. But I don't think it was a DICK
that's
to do
powerful things right there.
Bro, I feel like people be like, what do you call that shit they be doing now? They be capping. They just be bullshitting. Like, I mean, okay, cool, man. Okay.
I hope she found herself. If that helped her find herself,
right? And I agree with you 1,000% on that. But don't be playing with religion like that.
Yeah, I mean,
because I don't think if you messing with a person can make you just go into a certain religion, like that's it
could open your eyes. I mean, look at Erykah Badu. Everybody she fucked, they said that they found themselves after that. She has some powerful vagina. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I heard some stuff.
Common. Andre 3000.
I'm not going to talk about Erykah Badu. Bro. Man.
I've been told I got a little bit of Erykah in me.
No, the fuck you don't. Better fucking shut up. No, the fuck you don't, man.
Changing motherfuckers' lives out here.
Man.
A blessing.
Blessings. Fucking guys, whoever she's blessing, you guys make sure to comment on these. Hey, what?
Hold on.
What?
There's not a long list of blessings.
I don't care if it was fucking 1, 2, or 5. I'm just talking shit. Hey, let me kick my shit, man.
Keep it down.
Jeez, bro. Anyway,
isn't it funny how like when I talk about your sex life, it's like funny, but then when you talk about mine, I'm like, don't do that.
Yeah. Just put me out there, Claire.
That's that sexism.
Yeah, it's that
my
bullshit.
bad. I didn't mean to do that to you. Yeah. Go ahead, talk about my sex life.
No, I wouldn't do that. We shouldn't do that. But anyway, no, I think if you're gonna do that, and change religions and whatnot, which I don't like to speak on religion, but I definitely think you should do it for the right reasons and not just because of no situation like, I messed with a guy or I messed with a woman and so they converted me. Like, bro,
I hope she.
This is not fucking picking a team here.
I just hope she found herself. Whatever helps you find yourself, man. Do what you got to do. But we had a little debate going on before we started the podcast.
Oh yes.
Well, not debate. It was just a discussion.
Conversation,
exactly.
Conversation, you guys. It's never ever like, don't take it, as we.
Somebody did say that to me though. They were like,
What?
"You guys argue a lot," and I'm like, "I don't ever argue with Martell."
Hey, whoever said that, shut your sensitive ass up. You know what I mean? This is how we get down. You know what I mean? If you don't like it, don't watch.
Isn't it crazy? No, let me talk on that real quick.
Yeah.
I think for sure, I love you like family.
Right. Got you.
And I know for a fact you love me like family, and I love your family loves me like family.
Vice versa.
And so, if we were ever even arguing, it still would be fucking funny as fuck.
Let me explain. Let me say something to you. For one, I don't argue.
Oh, that's true. You don't argue with women.
I don't argue with women.
That's on another episode if y'all didn't see that.
And if I ever had to get like that with you, I'm gonna have a valid point, and it'd be a valid point across. But at the end of the day, like, I'm not gonna argue with a woman. Like, I'm not doing that shit. So.
Well, I'm saying, like, I don't think we've ever put ourselves.
No,
in
we can
position.
debate. We can go, and we can agree to disagree. But I'm never gonna flat out argue with you. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, but I'm not going to do that. That's not how I get down.
Yeah.
So for you sensitive people out there, we are not arguing. We're just having conversation and debate, and that's pretty much it. But anyway,
we wouldn't be watching if we was boring and just getting along all the time. Not that we don't get along.
Fuck them.
Exactly.
They're soft.
They're so boring.
Nah, but the debate was, the conversation was Mariah and Mike, right? Michael Jackson, to be exact. You know what I mean? So
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, the Michael Jackson. And Mariah Carey, like, what, as far as songwriters, like, and I said, and you said that the stardom. I
said Mariah Carey is equivalent to, is as big of a star as Michael Jackson was, or is.
Nah.
I think so.
I can't, look, I'm gonna give you 5 people right now, and I can tell you right now that they're not on the level of that. And we have never seen nobody literally cry and faint and pass out at a Mariah concert.
I think they have.
Shit, nah, not like this, man. I'm talking about this dude had other countries like ridiculously fucked up.
I think because
passing out.
I think because of her age right now, she's not like internationally traveling.
We talking about prime Mariah and prime Michael.
Oh, we talking about prime. I mean, if you put it that way, fuck, man.
She not fucking with bro, period, at all.
But I'm saying stardom-wise, though. Mariah Carey's like one of those people that doesn't...
She ain't even Janet when it comes to stardom.
Oh, you fucked up now.
Bro.
You're tripping. She's
not Janet.
She is bigger than Janet.
In where?
She's bigger than Janet.
In where?
In every she's a better singer.
So look,
she's a better writer.
She could be a better singer.
Well, not performer.
She ain't fucking with her.
No, she ain't fucking with performance.
That's what I'm telling you.
Because Mariah don't move. But
that's what I'm telling you. She can sing her ass off. Look, I'm not knocking her singing ability. But if we talking about creativity and who's what when they get on that stage,
I will give
Janet
you Michael.
Jackson will sweep. Look, and then we can go to another state about it. Because I can tell you right now, how many men would like to fuck with Janet Jackson, Prime Janet Jackson, Rhythm Nation Janet Jackson? Boy, y'all fucked up. Or Mariah Carey. On no level of Mariah Carey.
What are you talking about? Prime Mariah Carey? Mixed girl Mariah Carey? The first ever like mixed artist that men wanted to fuck?
You talking about babyface Janet Jackson with that body? And that, come on, bro.
See,
sitting on that chair.
Mariah Carey used to have a body too. You know her legs used to be insured for $1 million?
We not gonna do this, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm taking Janet over Mariah. If we line up, I guarantee you, out of most men, when you look at who's what and who wants who,
this is why
you can't speak for no man though.
We need to use a screen. This is why we got to put up prime Mariah and prime Janet and see.
Hey, Miss Jackson, if you nasty, you feel me? Like, bro. All right,
she look like she.
You know what? This is our show, right? Hell no. We talking about prime. We talking about prime.
I'm talking about like
Rhythm Nation, Janet Jackson. We not talking about what you talking about right now. We talking about this right here. Mike, you gonna take prime Mariah or prime Janet? B.
Mike is such a liar.
No. This is
Mike
a man.
Is a liar.
You can't go for this. This is a man. Hey, B, who you taking, Prime Mariah or Prime Janet?
As far as like hooking up, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Mariah, for sure.
Hooking up?
Yeah.
There you go.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't agree with Vanessa as far as the whole like prime thing. She definitely can't beat Michael Jackson or Janet Jackson. Like
she can't beat Michael. Okay, for sure. Nobody can beat Michael. And there's a whole other debate saying that Chris Brown is better than Michael Jackson.
We don't.
But,
we can go into that too.
But what I'm saying,
I'll get into. I have a very good answer for that.
What I'm saying is that for when it comes to Janet and Mariah's above Janet.
Nah,
for sure.
Hell no.
And they're actually, yes, they
and
are.
it sucks because you know what people are gonna do is, and I already know some of y'all are gonna fucking do this shit. Y'all are going to attach Janet Jackson to Michael's career. I already know you guys are gonna do this, so I'm waiting for the person to do it.
I'm not even doing that.
No, not you.
Oh, okay.
I'm not.
Yeah.
That's why I point at the camera.
Yeah.
Hey, let me finish what I'm doing, man. Slow your roll. Hey, because I know some of you guys are gonna attach Janet to Michael's career. Don't do that. We're talking about from. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. You know the melody, whatever. Yeah. I can't do it right, but anyway, yeah. Janet is fucking over Mariah Carey.
Nah.
Prime, bro.
Hell no.
We're not talking about out singing. We talking about musically.
Mariah's a bigger star than Janet.
Nah.
Mariah's a bigger star than Janet. I put 10 toes down on the ground on that one.
Nah.
But what do you think about the whole Michael and Chris Brown thing? Because I saw that.
So
shit
I have
on
an
the
answer
radio.
for that. So this is what I said. And I'll go back to what I said about Michael and what people have done, like what people passing out and people, you know, all these things. We know he's a great fucking performer. We're not going to talk. We know he can sing. We can know Chris can do all those things as well,
yeah,
right?
for sure.
So we're not talking about that. We're going to talk about this right here. And this is what I think people need to understand. Michael, because of the generation gap between the two, you didn't have the access to Michael like you had the access to Chris Brown. We can watch Chris Brown literally every fucking day. We couldn't watch back then in the 90s and the 80s. We couldn't watch Michael Jackson like that. So the access to these two men and these two guys back then, yes. Fuck, this is my first time seeing this guy. What the fuck? Pass out faint, you know what I'm saying? Cry and all that shit, right? Chris Brown is like, they just want to have this boy baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and again, and I hate bringing this up because people still hold the shit against him and this sucks because, dude, he was fucking 19 years old. You know what I mean? They were kids and shit happens, bro. If people act like they've never done nothing that they're not forgiven for. Like, you know what I mean? But I think if that would have never happened, because that was such a major dent in his career, a major dent. But the way that he has been able to constantly reinvent himself is fucking like no other. Michael's never had to go through that. You know what I'm saying? Michael just had it. I mean, other than him falling down the stairs.
Pedophile stories all the time. What are you talking about?
Right, but that's never, you know, he's always came out on top with those situations.
But that's why I'm
But it never put a dent in his career. Michael's been able to keep going. So that tells you
that Michael started.
That's power. That's different.
Exactly.
That's power. We're not talking about that. We're talking about We're talking about actually denting your career. Michael's never had to dig himself out of a grave in a situation. He's never had to. Go ahead.
Let me explain.
I don't know what you're going to explain because he's never had to dig himself out of a situation like Chris did. Never.
Let me explain.
He's never had it. We can talk about all the allegations, but they've never came up to where he was like, "That's it." Hammered down on the court. Never.
The fact that this man had pedophile allegations,
bro,
pedophilia, went to court, and that shit still didn't stop his career is how much of a star this man was. People said, "Fuck that! I don't give a fuck. I'm supporting this man no matter what."
Okay.
That's why I feel like Michael's will always be the GOAT.
We can't say that everybody wanted to support him because the allegations wouldn't have been there if that was the case.
Okay, well, so there's always non-supporters somewhere. I mean, Chris had a domestic dispute.
Bro, let me explain something to you.
Career
the industry never shut down on Michael. The industry never shut down on Michael. Never. They shut down on Chris. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. This man literally...
I'm agreeing with you.
Okay, so, but I'm saying he literally had to dig himself out of a fucking grave.
Yeah.
And that to me, again, Mike is Mike.
Yeah, he's great.
And Chris is Chris.
Yeah.
And if we're gonna talk, we can go and pick and choose what we want to make better, who we want to say is better at what. We can go and do that all day.
Yeah.
And that's totally fine. But when we talk about the difference between the two and the comparison between the two, I'm gonna say generation gaps. Right. And I'm gonna say that we had more access. We had more access to Chris Brown than we had to Mike. And I grew up in both of those eras. I was born in 1982. So yes, I'm in prime Michael Jackson season, boy. You know what I mean?
I just think Michael, nobody can ever surpass Michael. Because even in his...
Well, Drake already did it. Don't get mad. We look. He already did it. It is what it is. And the Beatles. He did it to the Beatles too. So
even in Michael Jackson's passing, rest in peace.
We're not talking about talent-wise.
He's still getting streamed. He's still getting watched.
I listen to Michael Jackson when I'm on the road by myself.
Yeah.
You know what I always wish though, and I always wish they would have done it. I always wish Michael and Prince would have did a song together.
Oh, they didn't like each other. Prince didn't like Michael.
Well, it wasn't that they didn't. I just feel like
Prince
it was a competition thing, man.
I don't like him. Prince said I don't like
Michael's
him.
an asshole, low key.
Hey.
Michael, but they're both assholes in their own way. Michael was that. No, fuck you. I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like that's Michael. Like, well, what the fuck? He's gonna play guitar? Like, it's like Prince. Prince would hit him like, I'm gonna play this fucking guitar
in front of his face. Some kind of
yeah,
concert.
like
yeah,
and that, I love them too, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, but to go back to the Chris and Michael thing, like, I don't think it's you can't. I think, and even when people talk to Chris about that, I think he just wants to be Chris Brown. He doesn't want to be compared. He doesn't. He said, "No, Mike is Mike."
He answered the whole thing about that
on Drink Champs. He channel he said, "No, that man is different." That's what he said.
He said, "I will never be as good as him." Just like Mike Tyson said about Muhammad Ali. He's like, "I will never be better than Muhammad Ali."
That's another debate, but hey,
and that's I'll leave that there because that's a whole different episode of Make It Time.
Nah, man, shit, we on this bitch. We can do it now. You know what I mean? Fuck.
What time is it? I don't know.
I mean, no, fuck the time, bro. Look, listen, man. We've had this conversation in the gym actually.
Yeah.
And I said, Prime Mike, nobody's fucking with him.
Oh my God. See, this is why I didn't want to have this conversation.
But let's do it. It's a conversation. Don't make it anything. But we can agree to disagree. And let the people pick.
Because I'm gonna do what you do. Because I am a fighter.
Pick. Okay.
Because I'm a fighter, I know different styles and I know how it feels to be in the ring and to have different styles in the ring. Mm-hmm. This man floated like a butterfly and stung like a bee. Oh. Mike Tyson would not be able to catch this man in the ring because of how fluent he was. He used to he danced in the ring. It was like a fucking scene, like a ghost in the ring because that's how flowy he was. Mike Tyson is like a fucking bull. He's gonna come at you.
Nah.
Mike Tyson did not dance in the ring.
No, nobody's saying he danced.
Nah, Mike Tyson one of my favorite fighters
things
of all time. You know this.
Okay, cool, but hold on. Can I speak before you start chopping me off and all that? You know, because I know how you do, man.
You just did that shit to me about fucking Michael and Chris.
I was trying to finish. You didn't let me. You did it again. But anyway,
hey, this motherfucker, man! I swear.
Look. This is what I say. You said he's not like what people don't realize. You talking about different fighting styles, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And so we're just gonna say that Muhammad Ali's fighting style was just the best. Is that what we're saying?
It was one of the best, yeah.
You would say it was probably one of the most effective?
Yeah.
But for him, correct?
For a life, you would have to master it. I mean,
right. No. I mean, so you know, like Floyd Mayweather, defensively nobody can fuck with him. Like, you know, what I mean, he's just got the best defense, right? But something he perfected, right? And so you have Tyson, who would literally walk you down.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He would keep you in front of him.
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali, he's gonna move.
He was short and stumpy. Yes.
But you know, it's harder for a taller person to punch downward, right?
No, I'm tall, and I used to punch down all the time.
It's a less effective punch.
And actually,
we all know that.
Actually, no, it's not because you're talking to somebody who did it.
And you're talking to somebody who's fought too.
Okay.
So I've been
told. Actually, you know, if me and you sparred, it'd be like Muhammad Ali's fighting Mike Tyson.
Bro.
I'm just saying. I'm tall.
Man.
I'm getting slender. You short and stocky.
I am not short.
Okay, well, you shorter than me.
No, I'm not.
And
she tries this every time because she's a tall woman, and I don't want to talk shit about her Amazon you know what I'm saying. So I'm just gonna say this right here. I'm taller than you. You're just a tall woman, and I understand that. So, you know, it is what it is, and I get it. But here, let me finish what I'm saying before you keep chopping. You know what I mean? Just let me finish. So the fighting styles, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody has their own fighting style. So who are we to say, just to say, hey, well, I seen this guy. Because guess what? We've never seen them both fight. But I can honestly say this right here. I've never seen nobody in the time of Muhammad Ali has fought that fights like Mike Tyson. Never. He has never faced an opponent like that. And we're talking about
has Mike Tyson.
Hold on.
In his prime.
Now let me finish. But I've also and we've never seen it, right? But I've also seen guys that hit way harder than Muhammad Ali that has punched Mike Tyson.
How the fuck would you know who hits harder than who if you ain't been hit by them?
Muhammad Ali has never been known for his punching ability.
Muhammad Ali
was never known for his
strong
punchability.
as fuck.
We're not, bro. God
What are you
damn.
talking about?
Why?
Wait.
Ask me this question. Ask me this question. Why do you always do this right here?
No.
Why can't you just be like, we're not talking about, when you talk about strength, strength doesn't mean you can't punch harder or you can punch soft. Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish. It only takes 4 pounds of pressure to knock somebody out. Let's get that straight. Let's get that straight. So let me finish this again. And you answer it in a timely fashion.
Go.
Why the fuck? No, I'm gonna make you answer this right here. Why the fuck do you
You're gonna make me do nothing, but
well, you're gonna answer it. I know you're gonna answer it.
Because I'm willfully answering it.
So look, you're gonna fucking answer it. So anyway, like I said, why does it have to come down to, oh, well, he wasn't known for his punchability. Well, he was strong as fuck. Where the fuck does that come from, bro?
Can I answer the fucking question?
But why do you have to?
Because I was gonna answer it before you cut me off.
You answer it like it's like, nobody said he's fucking weak. That's the first point. That's what, see, and this is where I have to go into this shit, because you make it seem like I'm saying something that I'm not. That's why I have to cut you off right there.
You just said he wasn't known for his punching ability. You make it seem like I'm saying something that I'm not.
You just said he's not known for his punching ability. You make it seem like I'm saying something that I'm not.
All right.
You make it seem like I'm saying something that I'm not.
Keep going.
So again, what am I saying, if you can understand?
You just said he's not known for his punching ability, and I was going to answer that with,
no, but what did you say before?
In order for him, that he's strong as fuck.
I'm strong as fuck.
I know you're strong as fuck.
Motherfucker, I know he wasn't stronger than me.
When you can knock somebody out, when your feet are not even fucking planted, bro, that's strong as fuck. If you know boxing, you know that.
I'm strong as fuck. So I'm saying again. I'm not saying
you're not.
But again, I'm saying, but that does not mean that I'm known for that particular thing of punching power just because I'm strong as fuck. Mike Tyson's strong as fuck. And I know for damn sure Muhammad Ali ain't strong as fucking Mike Tyson. All you got to do is look at the motherfucker. You know what I mean? We know who punched harder in that situation.
This is why it's hard
We know who punched harder in that situation.
This is why it's
we know who punched harder in that situation. We know who punched harder in that situation.
Because they never fought each other.
We know who punched harder in that situation.
We'll never know.
We fucking know.
We'll never know.
Only a person who don't want to act like they know is going to say that. But I'm going to keep it there.
We'll never know.
We won't. But I'm going to say it again. I know we know, and we look at a motherfucker.
We never know.
Figgity facts.
Looks can be deceiving, brother.
Yeah, okay. Well, you're right about that too, but I'm going to say it like this. That particular thing we'll never know, but I know this for a fact we know about that one.
Looks can be deceiving. That's all we got to say.
We know in that particular situation, and anybody who knows boxing knows that situation.
And I know boxing, and I know the situation.
Okay, so don't act like you don't know.
I do know.
So Muhammad Ali. So Muhammad Ali can punch harder than Mike Tyson.
We'll never know. It was never tested. Mike Tyson's strength was never tested.
Can I get a timeout? Can I get a timeout real quick?
There's an actual number that could have been.
Can I get a timeout real quick?
Go ahead.
I just want to look at the camera. We don't know.
We'll never know.
I know for a fact. People know though. I know for a fact.
We'll never know.
So that's why I'm saying these things the way that I'm saying them, because I know for a fact we know.
We'll never know.
Those two men, they're great. But I'm going to say this again, bro. We know who punched harder out of fucking Mike Tyson and motherfucking Muhammad Ali. And that is an easy fucking call, bro. Just looking at the fucking fights.
That's why I wanted to have this conversation on a different episode.
It's here today. Hi. Fucking here today. We could
have a whole hour on this.
Why? Because it's a fucking known fact.
No, it's not known. That's my argument. It's not known.
This woman says she boxed, right? And then she says to me that she can't tell who punches harder. What the fuck are you watching then?
Looks can be deceiving, like I said. Because I can guarantee
I ask again, what are you watching?
I can guarantee you that people can look at me and be like, oh, she don't punch hard.
What are you watching?
The strongest fucking puncher in the women game right now to this day.
I'll ask these questions so many times in a row because I want to know, what are you watching?
On that note, it's mega time.
It's fucking, what are you watching? What are you watching? That's my question. I'm going to irritate the fuck out of you until you answer it.
You ain't irritating me.
Well, answer it. What are you watching? Because I know for a fact we know Iron Mike and we know Muhammad Ali.
But I do have to pick up my son right now. So.
That's fine. I got you. It's 8:24. We got a little bit more to go.
No, I have to pick him up at 8.
But anyway, man, we out. But y'all let us know, because I know for a fact what I know, but we going to act like know. I know she wasn't wearing them glasses when she was watching TV for a damn sure.
We'll never know.
But anyway, peace.